Hello, and welcome to episode 2 of Watching Movies with April and Kenny. I am your Kenny. Our plan right now is to release an episode every other week. The first episode will be a discussion and analysis of a movie, and if you like that, the second episode will be a commentary track where you can watch the movie alongside me and April, which is what this episode is. You'll have to bear with us a bit, as we, 1, lost our audio the first time we recorded this episode, and 2, we're still figuring out the best way to record, so the audio is going to be a bit scuffed. Please forgive us. But this is Pride and Prejudice, one of my favorite movies and one of April's favorite movies of all time. If you haven't seen the movie, go watch it. If you haven't heard our review of it, listen to the previous episode. But if you're ready, the movie starts in 3, 2, 1. Welcome, everyone, to the inaugural episode, the first time we've ever recorded. We definitely didn't have a fuck up the first time we tried it, of watching movies. It's so loud. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. April.
Yes.
Welcome to podcasting.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
I'm excited.
Are you really?
I'm excited to watch Pride and Prejudice. I don't know about podcasting.
Yeah, I think, how high does this movie rate in your favorite movies of all time? Is it the top?
I would say it's probably tied for the top.
It's right up there.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I can't think of a lot of movies that are better than this movie, that's for sure.
I mean, I know I mentioned it last time when we recorded it and it didn't work, but this music starts queuing up. I mean, look at this. Come on.
Just takes you there, you know?
I'm worried. The only thing I'm worried about with this recording we're doing is that we're just going to be reclined and being like,
just enjoying the movie too much.
What a good movie. So this is something I'm going to bring up a bunch as we watch this movie. I've realized this the more I've watched it, because I've watched this movie a lot. It's very economical. Every shot you see is calculated. We just saw Lizzie walk into the screen. She's got her book. She wanders across a vast landscape. You're learning stuff about the character instantly. And it's like, okay, you get Lizzie. We're done with Lizzie. We're moving on to the family. Learn some stuff about the family now.
Now you know the mom is a bitch.
She's insane. Welcome to the house. They're hyper. They're in each other's confidence. She doesn't care.
Plays piano.
She doesn't care about anything. Just every shot is giving you information.
Yeah. Now, have you read this book?
Yes.
Yes.
I've done more than read this book. I took a class at the University of Illinois during my thesis it's an entire semester of Jane Austen.
God damn.
Yeah, I'm for real.
How was that?
It was good. I mean, I took it on purpose.
Right.
Dr. Nina Hazar, if you're listening, shouts out.
Nina, we know you're a big fan
of this episode. Nina shouts out. He's singing. This is one of those movies that we could both just quote the entire thing.
Absolutely. I was going to say, just seeing this particular sister, she just makes me so fucking mad. I hate her so bad.
Yeah. Kitty?
Yeah. She sucks shit.
They picked a good actress for that character because I really want to slap her across the face. Yeah, which is 100%. What you're supposed to feel.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, how much do we like the dad?
The dad is perfection.
Mr. Bennett.
He's so wonderful.
So you were asking me about the book. I will say, in the book, Mr. Bennett he's kind of the piece of shit, distant dad, not interested in anything, which the film version has that going for it, but they really lean into he's a cool dude.
Yeah. In the book, he, really plays almost no part.
No, he's just distant, and who cares?
Yeah.
But even this first scene, I love this first scene. After he announces, I've already made contact, and Mrs. Bennett comes in and kisses him on the mouth, and he's happy about it.
Yeah.
Good right now. He's delighted. He's secretly delighted by all this.
Yeah.
And look at this dolly out. Domestic tranquility. Everything's great, isn't it? Could not ask for a better opening scene.
It is pretty solid.
This is going to sound like a weird comparison. Is this a banger?
Yeah, it really is, yeah.
This is going to sound like a weird comparison. I like this movie in the same way I like the Lord of the Rings adaptation. Because hearing music where you wouldn't normally in the book adds so much to it. Yeah. When you're reading Tolkien's shitty prose and his stupid songs, it's like, who cares? But then you've got Merry and Pip singing these poems, and it's so impactful. It has the same thing here.
I've never read the Lord of the Rings, and I don't care to either.
Christ. Here I am being like, Jesus Christ, you're smart in doing that. Just watch the movies, it's fine.
The movies, I'm good with.
Oh man, this is we're getting far ashore, but I guess this is the whole point of these commentaries. Do you watch the extended versions of Lord of the Rings?
No.
Smart. Love that.
Yeah.
Fuck the extended version.
Nope,
unpopular take, extended version for idiots.
That is unpopular. You're like a fake fan.
Me?
Yeah.
No. No. I think the people who like the extended version, I don't know. I always think they cut these scenes, and you know what? There's a good reason they were cut.
Yeah. Oh.
Bombadillo.
Speaking of characters I want to slap in the face.
Oh my god.
This bitch.
Look at this face. Oh my god, she is perfectly cast.
Ugh.
Has she been in anything else?
Not to my knowledge.
God.
This was her perfect role.
Yeah. She's a lady you want to use the C word on. I'm not saying what C word I have in mind, but...
It's cunt.
I didn't say that. April said that. That's fine. You can say it. That's okay.
And then the guy who plays Bingley, I think, is so perfect too. Yeah. I love him.
Is there anyone who's not perfectly cast? I don't
Honestly,
think so.
I don't think so either.
Everyone is great. I'm just looking at this. Okay, so this is a thing. Everybody knows this about this movie, if you're a fan of it. Every shot in this movie is like a painting. It's just perfectly composed.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a painting. That's a painting. Alright, maybe not that.
That's a painting.
That blurry image of them dancing. That's a painting.
That's a painting.
Hold on. Painting. So this is another thing that they changed from the book, in my opinion, that works perfectly. Bingley is, in the movie, he's kind of delightfully, charmingly awkward. It's a big part. He's not like a major character. He doesn't matter that much. He's just he's a plot device. But by adding this like charming awkwardness, they turn him into something interesting.
He's super likable because of that.
Which he needs to be.
Yeah. Because his friend, Mr. Darcy, not so likable.
No. And we need to see that. In the book, they just tell you that.
Yeah.
Oh, Bingley's likable, Darcy's not likable. In the movie, we get to actually experience that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Just fuck already.
Shit.
Yep. Look at these little performances. It's so good.
It is so good.
I understand that. I hate dancing.
That's not true. You love dancing.
Yeah. This movie is funny to me. I identify with Darcy a lot. IRL. I feel very awkward in social situations. But weirdly, at a dance, that's why I like dancing. I don't have to interact with anyone.
Yeah, you don't have to talk.
Just dance.
Yeah. I definitely relate to him, too. Like, there's parts where he's like, I can't, talk to people I don't know. I can't just make friends. Like, I'm not social like that.
Amen, brother. Oh, shit.
You motherfucker.
But you want to talk to him. You slut.
Yeah. Keira Knightley's so not beautiful. I definitely would not want to dance with her.
Yeah. She's barely tolerable.
Barely tolerable.
I would describe her. I can hardly tolerate her.
Completely average.
Guess I'll just fuck my friend's redhead sister. Oh, man. I know how I'd feel about being an extra here. It's like, alright, we need somebody to contrast all these beautiful people against. We need the drabbest, most milquetoast people. We're going to smear dirt in your face and your hair. And you're just going to get sweaty on the dance floor so that these beautiful blondes can just dance.
Look like Angel.
Are you paying me $20? Oh, shit.
Man, we should do this kind of shit. Like, I wish in these days we just had fucking balls sometimes. I don't feel like that really happens.
I'd have a ball.
Absolutely.
I'd have a ball at a ball. I mean, that's what weddings are. We
need more wedding
did
this
dances.
Shit for fun.
It's just like, alright, it's the weekend. Time for a ball.
It's exactly like a wedding reception. They're like, you know what's fun? Just drinking and dancing. Let's do that a lot.
But it's different. Like, okay, so I guess that's the question. Was this the Regency version of the club? I guess it was. People are trying to get laid.
I guess that's true.
But the difference is you can just go with your friend Charlotte and just have fun dancing and gossiping.
And I guess that's what clubs are too.
And your mom can go with you to the club and embarrass you.
The club. Dancing in the club.
Sandy in the club.
Sandy loves the club. I don't know that I've ever been anywhere that I would classify as a club, to be honest.
I think once in my life I've been to a club. And it was a gay club.
Hell yeah.
Which is the only kind of club to go to.
Yeah, the best kind.
It was perfect. I was there with my, at the time, girlfriend at the gay club. And it was the same thing. It's just like, we're just going to dance.
Yeah, just trying to have fun. She just roasted him for being a dick.
That feels good.
Yeah.
Ugh. I wish I knew someone who is conveniently rich. Oh yeah, Keira Knightley. You're gonna be an old maid for sure. You ugly old hag.
Ugly and unlikable. That's Keira Knightley.
I guess that part doesn't work the best. Oh, so in love.
These two have such a lovely little relationship.
Isn't that nice?
It is nice.
This movie is very good about giving you little peeks behind the scenes in a lot of different ways. Here we get it with these two siblings. We get the servants throughout the entire thing, which is an Austen thing. She likes to draw the attention to the help, which is interesting, especially for the time. Oh, that's delightful. Oh,
painting.
Oh my god. Here's a sausage for you. I've been working for the last 80 years. Alright, I'll go to the servants' quarters now. It's so quick. Was saved.
The mom really cracks me up.
She's great.
She is.
In the same way that the dad in the book is distant, and that's basically his whole character, but they make him lovable. The mom in the movie, she's still ridiculous and over the top and only cares about marrying off her kids. But they make you like the mom too.
Yeah, it's true.
You understand why these kids have affection for their mom.
Yeah. She is wild, though.
Yeah, she's out of control. This is a great scene.
Yeah.
Good lord. Oh, she's so wild. She's running in the rain.
Let me dry my perfectly curling hair.
Classic mask denier, COVID denier bullshit, am I right?
Oh, God.
Oh, she did die.
Oh, my God.
Then what would happen?
Just to prove a point.
Yeah. Not very patriotic.
This motherfucker.
They really make you hate this bitch. And I love it. Ooh, now, Dr. Nina Hazar, I remember watching this scene with you at the University of Illinois.
Nina, we know you're listening.
Nina, I just to prove I was listening, you pointed out that she had her bedroom hair in this scene. Her hair is down as if she's about to go to... Yep. Which in the movie's language is she's rustic. You know, she doesn't care about how she looks. Blah, blah, blah. But she's saying, take me, Darcy. Take me now.
Ooh, do it! Do it, Darcy!
Oh my god. Just eye fuck the shit out of her right there.
6 inches deep in mud.
Oh, I wish I was 6 inches deep in mud right now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, I don't. Oh, she's so sick.
No one has ever been so
perfectly
hot.
In bed.
No one has ever been so hot while sick. What a treasure of a man. This was always a shot that always bothered me. Why do they do this?
The big balls on the pig.
Why do they do that?
And they really zoom in.
Yeah,
it's specifically right there.
They make a real point showing this pig's balls. I don't mind showing the pig walking in the house because the point is the Bennetts, they're not the highest of class. So I get like the dogs, pigs walking through the house, etc. I get that. Why the focus on the pig balls? Never really gotten that. I think this is a near perfect movie. That's one of the minor problems I have.
I think that's another painting right there.
Oh yeah.
Close up on the pig's balls.
Definitely. Monet, pig's balls. Officers! Oh yeah. Stomp on that shit. Absolutely trod it into the dirt. Fuck you. Painting.
Caroline Bingley is the most pick-me bitch that ever existed. She is like the original pick-me, you know? Oh, you write so well. Oh, tell your sister I say hello. Oh, ooh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Darcy.
Your bulge thrust forth most prominently, Mr. Darcy. Your codpiece sits quite high.
Oh, perhaps may I lean against you and thrust out my bosom.
And then Bingley tries to make peace because he's a good dude. He's just like, let's just chill, right?
Shut up. Shut up, Caroline. Shut up.
Oh. Interesting look, Mr. Darcy.
Wink, wink.
I love this reaction from Bingley. I love that. Oh my god. Act like you want it more. Ooh, the wordplay.
Look at her just eyeballing him. She does not take Caroline Bingley does not take her eyes off of Mr. Darcy.
Yeah, look how intentional that is.
Oh my god. Just go masturbate or something.
Yeah, seriously. How rich do you need to be? Scandalous. It's like the name of the movie.
Or are you too prejudiced?
Oh dear. I dearly love to laugh. Oh shit. Put my hand over my mouth. Oh god damn.
All these little looks.
Yeah.
The thing, so I watched this movie before I ever read the book.
Sure.
And the biggest difference that I noticed, like, watching this movie, you can tell he's, like, kind of interested in her.
Sure.
Like, just, like, vaguely. He's, like, kind of got his eye on her. But like in the book,
they tell you straight up.
It tells you his thoughts basically. He's like, her eyes are stunning and blah blah blah, and so you know pretty much right away that he's like having feelings for her.
Yeah, I mean, if you just watch the movie, and let's say you know nothing, you don't know anywhere where it's going, he's like disinterested in her. That's the first thing you learn in the movie. Is he's like, whatever, don't care about any of these ladies, get out of here. And it's a long time before you get that. And in the book, it's like, oh my god, I just want to get with this girl right now.
Yeah,
like in that bodice. But it doesn't matter. Like, I think that's one of the things that I love about this movie. This is one of my big comfort movies. Whenever I move places and I don't have internet, I always have this movie on repeat to feel comfortable in my new space. Because it's super rewatchable. And it doesn't matter that you know where it's going. The tension is still there.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I like I love a slow burn, so I really like the tension building up in this movie. Oh. I used to do the same thing. I would put the DVD in the DVD player and like fall asleep to this at night and wake up to the menu playing over and over again with the music going.
The music is perfect.
It is. Ooh, here it is.
Oh, we're gonna get the little hand curl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, your hands are so strong. Oh, he didn't like it.
Flexes his hand.
Because he doesn't want to like her, but he can't help it. Oh no, the tragic nature of the narrative. I got a lot of sympathy for Mary here. Finally got back. I could do my own shit. Jesus. Oh. Alright, now we're about to be introduced to the best character of the movie.
The best character?
I will stand by that.
He does.
I'm not saying he's a good guy. I'm saying he's the best character.
Well.
Oh, and what an introduction.
A good job.
Oh my god. What? Come on. Every scene this guy is in, he perfectly portrays this character as being a chode of a man.
Yeah, yeah. I remember watching this, like, oh my god.
So yeah, so like, what was your first reaction to this character?
To the character? Yeah, that he was a little toad. But I remember being like, what else has this guy been in? And he was in
Pirates too.
Pirates of the Caribbean. He was like a
very imposing
villain guy, yeah. And in this movie, he's like a 4 foot tall little butt.
He's a marvelous boiled potato.
Yeah, he really is.
They gave him an incredible haircut, which I kind of want to bring back.
Hey, you could get those short little bangs. Lady Catherine. He's got such a hard-on for Lady Catherine.
So we've played role-playing games that sort of imitate the Regency style and the Austen style, Good Society in particular. And I always like playing characters who are like the villains, the Darcys. And I always like playing, the tragic figures. I've never played a Mr. Collins, and I really would like to play a Mr. Collins.
That'd be a fun character for sure.
It would be.
It's just like kind of a pathetic little man.
Yeah. Trying to be well-spoken. I like that a lot because it shows that Kitty is kind of clever still.
I like how quickly Mr. Collins switches up he's like very firmly like he wants Jane, and the mom is like, no, she's gonna get married to this rich guy, and he's like, oh, well, the next one then.
Keira Knightley then.
Yeah, she'll do.
I guess I'll go for the ugly one.
The ugly, mean, unlikable Keira Knightley.
That's to show you how changeable he is.
Yeah.
He's a piece of shit.
I don't know that he's a piece of shit, but I think he's very sad.
He's pathetic.
Pathetic, yes.
Indeed. An admirable alternative. Agreeable. Fuck! I'm an idiot.
Ooh,
all right.
That's
roast me on Twitter. Twitter.com/geekspective.
Nina, weigh in. How do you feel about Kinney getting that line wrong?
She doesn't care about this movie. Nina, you don't care about this movie. She loves this movie, I bet. God damn it. Nina Hazar's gonna roast me. Ooh, now.
Ugh, this guy.
A charmed lieutenant.
This is the great value Orlando Bloom.
Yes, exactly. You go to Walmart, you go to Aldi. That's literally what he is.
Yeah.
Which makes him perfect for the role.
Yeah.
Because if he were Orlando Bloom, you would marry him.
The taste.
She looks at his ass right here. Oh, yeah. Love that. And now this scene, if you've watched the whole movie, that's creepy. Because he's going to marry her later.
Oh, spoiler alert, I didn't know.
After seducing her and leading her family to ruin.
Yeah, this guy's a real piece of shit, too.
Yeah, he's the worst. Look at these hats. Not these hats, these are whatever. Those hats.
The guy's hats.
Yeah. Fuck you. No, fuck you. What's going on here?
Goodbye!
Imagine that exchange.
Don't fall for this. Come on.
I mean, to her credit, Darcy has looked like a piece of shit this entire time.
Totally, and Wickham is much more likable. He's
Just
very social and
nice guy.
Conversational.
A charmed lieutenant. I love this. Ooh. Flick this twig.
This guy sucks so bad.
He does. He's a rake.
Yes, absolutely.
A man in a uniform. I mean.
But he's so damn sexy.
That ass, though. Jealousy. Holy shit.
Where?
Oh, I'm so in love. So here we get a great shot of the maid. This whole scene will focus on her.
Mm-hmm.
In a very low-key way. I love the production design. One thing I'm noticing in this rewatch is all the details on the sets. Look how much work is going into this.
It's incredible.
When I blow him.
God, how ugly she is.
Yeah. A fine consolation prize, I suppose. Oh my god, can you imagine going to a party where they have bonfires outside and you get powdered wig servants escorting you out of your carriage?
Oh, man.
How baller would you feel?
It is such a bad haircut. Oh my god.
He's perfect. Everything about this man is perfect in this role.
I wonder how tall he is in real life.
6'8".
He seems very short.
You gotta swallow some pride. Alright, you're taking on this role. The reason we're casting you is you need to sell that you're a pathetic piece of shit. Okay, I'll do it.
Little toad of a man. We're looking for toads.
We're looking for a rat man. Can you do it? Yeah, I think I was born to play this role.
Only pathetic little short people can apply for this role.
Oh my god, I should have applied to be Mr. Collins. I'm just jealous of him. And people are just hanging around with drinks.
Yeah, I mean, people don't just have, like, parties for no reason anymore. That's basically what this is.
This is after we all get vaccinated. This is what we all need to be doing.
Hell yeah. Outfits and everything.
Make out with me.
Perhaps he's still here.
Oh my god. Alright, so that's coming up in the extended scene. Do you want to explain that? We should just explain that ahead of time.
I don't know if there's really any explanation. Matt said it once, right?
Yeah, our brother, my co-host on the Intangibles. How did he even know that line? Did he just hear it one time?
Probably because
he's not a huge fan of this movie.
It's probably because Samantha and I used to watch it all of the time.
Gotcha. And he listened to it enough, I guess, to just know that they're looking for Mr. Wickham. And Charlotte says, perhaps he's through here. Perhaps he's through here.
Perhaps he's through here.
And Matt at one point said it just wandering about the house. Perhaps he's through here. And it's just such an inconsequential line. And it is just legendary in our family now.
It just really tickles me, and I don't know why.
It still does. There are several lines that will come up for the same reason. This guy is amazing.
Oh my god. The head movements.
You have to be he's such a good actor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Oh my god, he's the worst. I mean, he has the same talent as, Michael Scott, basically.
Yeah, I mean, it just reminds me of, like, every awkward interaction I've had with a man, like, on a date or in a bar or whatever. Where
someone who's into it is like, alright.
It's not for me. Nope.
He's just nailing it.
I kind of feel bad for him, but
of course, yeah.
He does kind of suck.
We've all been a Mr. Collins.
No way, not me.
Both of us, not me though. I mean, most people.
All of our listeners.
Sure.
Nina, have you encountered this?
Nina's definitely encountered this. Nina was hot shit. Nina, if you're still out there. We can still be something.
I'm gonna have to find Nina somehow and send her this podcast.
Oh my god. The name of this episode. Dr. Nina Hazar, please marry me.
Our goal should be to bring her on as a guest at some point.
Oh my god. I'm pretty sure she is married, so that'll be, I mean, you know, but people can make anything work.
Now this dance.
Oh.
Ooh, baby.
We get some heat going here. What makes this scene so good, do you think?
They have some good sexual tension here. And then the part where everybody else is gone from the scene and it's just like that deep kind of bass line playing is so good.
Agreed. There's already sexual tension. What is causing that right now?
What?
What is causing the sexual tension right now?
Well, they're kind of flirting in like a, I don't know, in a weird way. And he's trying to like get to know her a little better, and she's just kind of like ribbing him because that's how she talks.
It's like a dance, but it's also a duel.
Verbal sparring.
Yeah. It's so contrasted with her dance with Mr. Collins, where she's like, oh my god. And actually just riveted. Noticing it's very centered on her.
Yeah. They've got some very strong eye contact.
Oh, yeah. Just stop dancing.
Oh, it's so sexy.
Oh.
And they're leaning in a little bit.
Take me!
Fuck. Ooh, yeah.
Here we go. Oh, it's like there was no one else there that night.
The music right here is so good. We're both just dancing.
It's a bop. It's a bop. What a great scene.
So good.
Anyone who says the Colin Firth version is better, go to jail.
I've never seen it, and I don't want to.
Trash. So in love. Oh my god.
And then she has to, like, run out for air later.
Yeah. Catherine de Bourgh.
Lady Catherine.
I love Darcy turning around to him.
Oh, God.
Where did you come from?
Who is this little man?
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
Do you feel for Mary here?
Yeah, I really do. She's just trying to show what she can do, you know?
Yeah.
She's not interested in dancing. Oh. And then this little loser just walking around.
Oh, they're just showing you so fast. This is the thing I noticed last time I watched this movie. The pace is so good.
Yeah.
So much information you're getting. Yeah, loser. Off the screen. These two twats. Drunk off their ass. Boy crazy. Alright. And we're getting some more of the party. Oh. We're gonna get some... Yep. I'm just noticing what a long take this is.
Yeah.
Some Scorsese shit right now.
And they're vainly just watching.
Yeah. Just obsessed.
Jane. Charlotte, always the voice of reason.
I would marry Charlotte in a second.
She's great.
You would be my queen. Look how perfunctory this is for Darcy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. This bitch.
There's no feeling of sex in that dance at all.
Oh, we've all been Mrs. Bennett right here. Wasted.
Drunk off grass.
Sandy at every party.
Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic.
I love it. But the movie humanizes everyone.
Yeah.
Except for Charlotte. Or not Charlotte. Except for Caroline.
Caroline. Well.
Oh.
I hate balls.
Been there.
And then.
Oh, my heaving bosom.
Lizzie just out there. She's so obnoxious.
I'm in fact extremely serious. Mr. Bennett! Ay.
Egg yolk in the milk or whatever the fuck this is.
That's a classic hangover remedy.
Hangover cure.
That plate full of rolls, though, that's the hangover cure. His every mannerism is perfect. Tell me he is not perfect.
He is. He plays this character very well.
Notice that Mary immediately pays attention to him.
He has terrible timing. Everybody's hungover. Why would you do this right now? She's like, no.
I mean, I guess he's thinking that's his best chance. I love Mr. Bennett here. Jesus Christ. Rosamund, don't leave me. Alright, see you later. I'm gonna go to my plants.
Poor Elizabeth has to.
This is what you had to do. I mean, this is still true. You know, if you're hot shit, you gotta turn some people down. That can't be fun. April, have you had these moments? Have you had to turn some people down?
Turn proposals down?
Not specifically proposals, but sure, you got those stories. I'd love to hear it.
I've never turned a proposal down.
I think that's a different thing.
Have I turned people down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Is that fun?
It never feels good.
No one's happy.
No.
Do you think that Lizzie does a good job here?
I'm trying to remember how this goes.
I think she's pretty... She gives some good outs.
Yeah, I think she's as diplomatic as she can be.
She's like, we would not make each other happy. I would not make you happy.
I hate you, dude.
That's what she means. But what she says is, I am the worst person in the world to make you happy.
Yeah.
Listen to this.
Lady Catherine.
Why don't you marry her?
Yeah.
You little weirdo. No means no, bitch. True. Marry me, cousin.
Whoa! Dick move. No one else is going to propose to you, Elizabeth, so marry me.
You're only getting older.
You're ugly. Nobody likes you.
I like this too. This movie, I think this was 2009 this movie came out. Mr. Collins calls her female, which is like an indication that he's an asshole. And she says, I'm not the sort of female. And it's like, yeah, you don't call people females.
Oh, and all or not all, but the shitty little sisters are just laughing at him, which does suck.
Yeah, that does suck. That's not fun. Luckily, his ego is so huge, he can't even recognize that that's a problem. I love this reaction from Mr. Bennett.
Yeah. He's like, what?
Yeah, he literally says... He's like, all right. I look at all these shots and I'm like, how much work they must have done to get away from civilization.
Yeah.
Another thing I'm noticing, a little detail, there's a lot of handheld work as far as the cameras go in all of this. Which I take as to make you feel like you're a part of the scene.
Yeah.
It all feels very real.
You bitch!
She's doing it! His dad is just finally getting so much happens so fast. Alright, denied the proposal. Mom says I'm not speaking to you again. Jane gets a letter saying...
yeah. Hey, we're moving. Fuck you.
We're gone forever. The next scene, your best friend leaves and says they're marrying your cousin who you just denied the proposal to. This all happens in like 2 minutes in the movie.
Yeah.
So
she puts me into such a rage.
Yeah. She's the worst. But that's the end. We don't see her again. Which is weird.
I guess that's true.
Isn't that strange? She's such an influence in the first part of the movie, and then boom, you never see her again.
Well, she played her part.
Much like these tables, they're being covered and concealed, never to be seen again.
Alright.
My next essay for Dr. Nia Hazar.
Oh, God.
Nina! Nina! She minds.
Okay.
I love that look. Wake up, girl.
Come on, Jane. I know you're really nice and all, but we all can tell that Caroline's a bitch.
We all have seen her face. You know? Aw. I love this interaction between Mr. Bennett and Lizzie.
Mr. Wickham could jilt you.
Definitely. Fun interaction.
Yeah.
Alright. Get ready for the low point. We're hitting the low point of the movie, everybody.
This is always the part where I'm like, she's like spinning and spinning, and then all of a sudden I'm like, was that a fucking boat?
Yeah.
Because there's a boat in this scene.
Yeah. I'm basically dead.
Yeah, 27. Oh my god, that's how old I am.
You need to find a Mr. Collins. What's Vince's last name? Is it Collins?
Yeah. That's it.
Boat! Everything's shit. Oh, we're in the low point of the movie. Don't worry, this is going to last 20 seconds.
It's still so beautiful.
Everything is.
I
I'm
like
looking
this.
at piles of horse shit.
Yeah, this...
It's great. I want to be this guy with the pipe. Oh, time is passing. What an artful way to do this.
Yeah.
Oh, the boat's gone.
Where the fuck did the boat go?
At least the boat cut.
Release the boat. It took me a second.
That's it. Oh, the low point. My friend and I are on the outs. When will we ever get back together and be friends? Oh, the next scene.
Right now. I was trying to think of other movies that have done like scenes of like time passing.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing that came to mind was Twilight. Oh.
Yeah, same. Twilight, I was going to say.
Thinking Twilight. Because I think Bella like sits in front of a window at some point and it's just like the months go by. And then that made me think of another like really funny quote from Twilight when she like snaps out of her funk finally and she goes to see her friend Jacob and he sees her again and he goes, Bella, where the hell have you been, Loca?
What? Oh my god.
It's the quote that I want to say all the time, but I know no one's going to understand.
It will not work for anybody.
Charlotte, where the hell have you been, Loca?
Oh my god. I was going to say Harry Potter, like sending Hedwig out into the snow, and then it turns into spring, and then it turns like, oh, time is unfolding.
Is this a reference to the books or to the movies?
Definitely the movie.
I guess I just haven't really watched the movies.
Yeah, we didn't watch them much as kids. That's true.
We watched the first two a lot. We're gonna have to review. We're gonna have to review Goblet of Fire.
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely going to happen. Spoilers, best movie of all time.
That'll be an entertaining one. Oh, look at him.
Look at him crouch.
He's just little crouched knee. Like he's shitting his pants right now.
Now, I said that Mr. Collins was the best character of the movie. Shortly, we're going to be introduced to the true best character of the movie.
Fitzwilliam, I need you.
Spoilers. I mean, Judi Dench is perfect for this, right? Oh! Mr. Darcy. So, like, I don't know. Something about that name is just a pleasure to say.
It is.
Yes! Fitzwilliam! Oh my god.
Oh, this part. You can't sit next to your wife? That's crazy.
That's fucking scandalous. Go to turkey jail.
It's just a clever ploy to get Elizabeth to sit next to Mr. Darcy.
Oh, shit.
She's gonna give him a handy under the table.
Oh my god. This is some fanfic. See, now, if you're really into this shit, I want to see the Lizzie Fitzwilliam fanfic.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god.
A little mum and very poorly.
Nice. We're getting later into the movie. There's just going to be quotes from now on, everybody. Buckle up.
Wow, we're quickly approaching the best scene in the movie.
I disagree. I know you like it. I think this is a near perfect movie. I don't like the scene that you're referring to.
You don't like it?
Don't like is strong. It's not my favorite.
It's not at all what happens in the book.
No. No. But that's not why I don't like it. It just doesn't make sense.
Why does it not make sense?
Alright, so I guess we're just going to talk about we're going to preview this. So in about 5 minutes, we're going to see Darcy propose to Lizzie in a romantic stone rotunda in the rain, and she's going to be like, hey, you screwed over my sister, and you insulted my family, and you're a piece of shit. No, I don't want to marry you. And then they're like about to make out. Why are they about to make out? There's no reason. Like, she has insulted him, he has insulted her, they should hate each other. Why is there this tension? There shouldn't be at this point.
Obviously, that was for the audience.
Yes.
Mostly women who want to see them
Bone.
kiss. Yeah. So there had to be that sexual tension there. But yes, obviously, that doesn't make sense. But I'm trying to remember how it happens in the book. I mean, is that essentially the conversation that they have?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of the dialogue there that is straight out of the novel.
That's what I thought.
She just doesn't write. Also, they're just eye-fucking the shit out of each other the entire time.
Leaning in towards each other.
He's hard. You know, he's got half chub. She's like reaching out. No, none of that happens in the book.
Obviously, but you know what, Kenny? Sex sells, and there's zero sex in this movie.
I'm not saying I hate it. I'm saying I don't love it.
How do you feel about the very ending scene of this movie?
Ooh, do love it.
You do love it?
Yeah. That's basically a hardcore porn.
Yeah!
Spoilers, again. We're really skipping ahead. Alright, let's get back to the presents.
At the very end, there's penetration.
Let's focus up. We have one of the best lines in the movie coming up very shortly. Oh, she sucks. I love that. If you're tired, listener, you can end the podcast right now.
Won't get any better than that.
You've seen the best part of the movie. You can now go to bed.
Fitzwilliam?
Ugh, I feel for Darcy so hard right there. Yeah, I'll just talk to people I don't know. Sure.
Yeah. Fuck me, I guess.
Yeah. Bitch! Dear Mother Teresa.
Good news, girlfriend.
Oh. These quick zooms.
Yeah, zoom in.
I love it. It's so dramatic, but it's so good.
This scene's so funny.
They nail awkwardness
He
so
just
well.
comes in. He comes in. He's like, goodbye.
Presumably, he's thinking of proposing right now. He's like,
not sure why I came in here.
It's so pretty. He's like, God damn it, that was witty. Oh, shit. I hate tea.
No tea.
Oh, shit.
Ah.
I love how fast he gets outside, too. Peace. He's already galloping away. See what I mean? This movie is fast. It just moves. Not a wasted second. It's such a cool movie in that there's not a wasted second of narrative time, but there's so much attention to detail, and it takes its time with every scene. Like that top spinning right there, it's doing the business of telling you, this is boring right now.
Yeah, everybody's bored shitless.
But it's giving you some extra information, some extra context.
Intercourse.
Sex.
Sex.
Where are they sitting right now? Do you understand the setup of this room?
No.
I don't care especially, but I don't know what the setup of this room is.
Nobody's looking at
anything. Alright, I'm going to write my own fanfic. Charlotte and Fitzwilliam.
Charlotte and Fitzwilliam, okay.
That's good, isn't it?
You should do a self-insert fanfic. You and Charlotte.
Oh, me and Fitzwilliam.
No, that's sexy.
Yes. Fitzwilliam, I need you. That would be the name of it.
William. Huh.
Oh, this is going to get hot right now. Watch this. Shit. Oh, I'm wet. April is... Alright. I'm just going to let you comment on this scene, because I don't care about this scene at all.
Well, I like it because, I mean, this is essentially the conversation they have in the book, but I really like it. I like it because he's so dumb in this situation.
Yeah, he is. I mean, it's not unrealistic, but yeah, he plays it very badly.
This first part is really good. He's like, oh my god, I love you. But then he's like, your family sucks. You kind of suck. I'm poor. Better than all of you. Despite that, I still love you.
Which is kind of charming, but also bad.
It's not charming. He's like, negative thing, negative thing, negative thing. And she's like, what the fuck? And he's like, but I love you.
From his perspective, it's like, I love you so much that none of these things matter to me. But you should have just said, I love you so much. Come be my bride in my multi-billion-dollar estate. Let's have sex on the patio.
We can be incandescently happy.
We can be, yeah, exactly.
She, like, tries to be diplomatic, I feel like, but then she's like, now tell me the truth. Did you fuck up my sister's relationship? And he's like, yeah.
Kinda.
Like, okay, fuck you.
All this, I like all of this so far.
And they're soaking wet.
Of course. As so all, we all are, of course. I like that moment because he's like, oh shit, maybe I don't know everything.
No, your mom's a gold digger.
How so? Oh, my father, huh?
Don't come for Dad.
They really emphasize that in the movie, which I like. It's like their relationship, Lizzie and her father. And he says, your father, and it's like thunder. It's like, oh, really?
Bad choice.
Mr. Wickham. Now the scene is tilting where I don't like it. They're already leaning in to kiss. She's undoing her bodice right now.
I will say, I mean, this is how it is in any movie or TV show. People talk way too close to each other's faces. Like, I would never, ever have a conversation with somebody that close in proximity.
No, but look at this. It's so intentionally, like, it's so intentionally we're about to kiss. Why? This is the least sexy moment ever. Your family sucks. I hate you. You threw my sister to the dogs. We're poor, and you hate us. And we're, like, leaning in to kiss. Why?
Well, people love the enemies to lovers trope, and they're just playing into that.
That's not good enough. This is a good low point. I don't know why they were, like, super sexual right there. It's my only problem. Because all this next part makes sense. She's, like, down in the dump. She's like, everything sucks. Because it does.
You heard it here, folks. Kenny's a prude. He doesn't like sex.
Nina, don't listen to her.
Nina, I can show you a good time.
Not true. Not true. That's why I like the end of the movie. Like, in actual Austen times, you would not have people kissing ever in Austen. And they kiss at the end. And that's basically the same as, yeah, you said, like, hardcore fucking at the end of the movie. I like it.
You see his dick at the end of the movie.
Dick and balls. It was Pride and Prejudice, now it's dick and balls. I'm not against it. I'm just saying it didn't make sense for that scene. How do they do this, do you think?
I don't know.
Tell me your cinematography ideas here.
I don't know.
April, okay, so quick insight. April studied cinematography in college.
I'm actually very qualified to watch and critique films. Not because I took any film classes or went to film school, but because I have been watching and reviewing movies on my Instagram stories for over a year now.
That's true. That was a big part of why we started doing this show.
And they're very detailed and specific reviews, and there's a lot of nuance to the things that I say.
This is more in depth than any of those reviews for sure.
Yes, definitely.
Yes, I agree.
The reviews, I film every, 10 minutes for those reviews. That's
very generous.
depending on how much I've had to drink.
Yeah. Much like when you watch this movie to fall asleep, you would sometimes wake up from those reviews and say, I missed the last half of that movie. I guess I'll check in next time.
Yeah. You know what? I reviewed this movie on my
Instagram
story. But it was one where I think I maybe put like 5 slides up because I was too engrossed in the movie.
It's true. I mean, we're doing a good job, I feel like. It's very hard not to just watch this movie. What I want to do the most in watching this is just quote everything the entire time.
That's usually what we do when we watch it.
We have had times, you, me, and Samantha, in the kitchen at Mom and Dad's, we just start quoting the movie from the beginning. And we can just basically play the whole movie in our minds. I have no idea.
It's so funny. I love rewatching movies, and so all of us do, and we have good memories too. So we quote movies all the time, really all the time. And when we watch a movie that we've watched quite a few times, we just spend the whole time quoting it. I know people who absolutely fucking would hate us to watch a movie with them.
I mean, I would hate watching a movie for the first time with people doing that.
There are people out there who don't, Vince, my partner, watches movies once, and that's it. Like, if I push him, he'll watch a movie again with me, or, after a few years, he'll watch it again, but he's not into rewatching things. And so when I quote things, he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's all we did. That's like a lot of our conversation at home.
I think a lot of things factor into that. One, that was a big source of entertainment for us growing up. Two, I think that there's just a web gene about remembering these things. Because there are a lot of movies that I don't watch a lot of, but I can remember just from a couple of watchings.
This is also coming from the family who would watch like the first and second Harry Potter movies and quote and act out almost the entire thing, depending on
sometimes the entire thing,
how far we would get before we lost interest. But we could quote the whole thing.
Yeah,
I still remember like Molly Weasley's monologue from the second one when they come home in the flying car. Like that was a big moment in our acting out.
Yeah, that was a big acting moment for us. Where we really came out of our shell in an acting sense. Like, why such care with these shots? I love it. Alright, now we're going to be introduced to the actual best characters, the aunt and uncle.
That's true.
I know I say the best character every 10 minutes in this movie, but it's true. True. True.
What are men compared to rocks and mountains?
That's
the original Men Ain't Shit.
Yeah. Look at this ugly wench.
This old maid.
What is she? 24? Jesus Christ.
No hope for her.
Now it's time for some delightful, gratuitous landscapes. Oh my god. The music in this, for the longest time, I was convinced was classical music that they used, and it's all original, but it's so perfect.
This shot right here is the main menu screen to the DVD.
Of course it is.
Over and over again.
Oh, April's nodding off right now. My god. To be that mountain. Cut your hair short. Oh, man. Great lines here. I love these lines here.
A great shot, too. Huh?
I love that line.
These great men are never at home.
Oh my god. This is something that was in the book and is replicated brilliantly in the movie. Mm-hmm. When Lizzie actually starts falling in love with Darcy is when she sees his estate.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fucking gorgeous. And she's like, oh, are you kidding me? All right. I remember, particularly in the class, we talked about how the estate was like a beautiful combination of... It was cultivation. It was like the human world meshing very harmoniously with the natural world. That's what was good about the Pemberley estate.
She sees a sexy statue.
She starts caressing it. Is it a true likeness? Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Ooh, I see a pee-pee.
Very subtle. I would like to see a zoom out on this, and she's just looking at all the dongs on all the statues.
She's looking specifically at the penis.
Biting the lip. Mm. Yeah.
Ooh, a butt.
we don't see it, but this Darcy statue is a full statue, no pants.
Naked from the waist down.
Does the young lady know Mr. Darcy?
No.
Oh, shit. Oh, if only you looked. Oh, so transfixed. Oh, time to wander around. I like her dress in this.
Me too.
That looks comfy. Oh, man. So you said you watched this movie before reading the book, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was your feelings during this scene and this reveal that we get? Do you remember? Or is that just too hard to remember because you've seen it so many times?
Yeah, and the first time I watched it was quite a while ago. I don't remember.
I mean, it still has the tension. Even when you know what's going on, it's like, oh, shit.
And she sees him and literally runs away.
Yeah.
And he runs after her. And their little awkward conversation. Just reminds me of the meme where they're like running into each other outside on the terrace or whatever, and she's like, "Do you come here often?" And he's like, "To my fucking house."
Oh, damn, that's the theme of the movie. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I love those cuts. Fucking run! Then she runs. Oh, damn it, there's nowhere to go. Fuck me.
Make it casual.
I love a blooper of that where she just hucks over the balcony there. She's like, well, if I die, I die. Whatever. This is great in movie form because you could not do this in the book.
Yeah. Oh my god, they want each other so bad.
Oh yeah. Just do it. Yes, I know.
Bye-bye!
I'm not flexing that hand now, are you, son of a bitch?
Lots of field walking in this movie.
Walk in a field. I love this. She's like, fuck!
No!
They do not make you wait long in this movie. It's like, oh, that tension. Oh, resolved. Next scene. Well, I was walking in the field for the last 3 hours, so...
I do remember reading the book felt like I felt like the last half of the book was very slow, especially compared to this. It's like they're looking for Kitty. Jane is off elsewhere trying to get over Bingley. Nothing's really happening. That, finally resolve the Kitty situation. It feels like it takes a while, but the movie really kind of expedites the process.
It does. Like, it's just event.
Yeah.
Like, they just had their weird interaction. Instantly, she goes to the tavern. And it's like, oh, Darcy said come meet us. She's like, oh, shit. Boom. She meets Darcy. She meets Georgiana right now.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, shit. We're into each other now.
Yeah.
This scene is great. We get to see a new side of Darcy.
Doting older brother.
Yep. Oh, this look from Georgiana here. She's like,
look at that. He actually like smiled in this scene.
Yeah.
With teeth.
Again, I sympathize with Darcy. When I'm with my family, it's like, oh, I'm comfortable, you know? I would be delighted. You know what I mean?
Again, no.
And then boom. Okay, so they're cool now. Next scene. Oh shit! Next plot point.
Tragedy.
Everything went to hell.
Next scene. Fixed.
Yep. I did not notice this the first time I watched it. I just enjoyed it, and then in subsequent viewings, just every scene is like next thing. Not in a bad way. It works
in a great way.
Yeah. Because this could get very tiresome just watching people just talk to each other. But it's just always moving along. Fucking Lydia.
This bitch.
Just leave her for dead. Who cares?
Yeah, fuck her.
I should have exposed Wickham.
This is Lydia's fault. She sucks.
Yeah, she is the worst. But I still feel bad for her. Because her ultimate fate is to be Wickham's bride.
Yeah, that's true.
That's not great.
Certainly an abusive relationship in her future.
Yeah. The last thing we see of her is Wickham, like, doing some domestic abuse on her.
Yeah.
Yeah! Oh, God. So fucking tragic.
Love this. She's like so upset. Yeah. And she like hops up out of bed when she's like, oh, she's getting married. Oh.
I mean, even that though, like I said, they humanize mostly everybody. I mean, her concerns are not illegitimate.
Oh, God.
Give me that. Feel so bad for this dude. Alright, I just got home after a long drive. Okay. Alright, I got some mail. Alright, starting to read it. Okay, what does it say?
God damn it.
Just start. Okay, shit. You can read it then. God, I just want to lay down. She sucks.
She's a piece of garbage.
Oh my god.
All is well. Ooh. She's like the grandparents in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And just like the grandpa just hops
I've got a golden ticket. Yeah.
I've been fine this whole time.
That's true. That's true. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a good reveal that was. These pieces of shit.
Oh my god, she's so annoying.
She's so good at being obnoxious. Don't touch me, bitch.
Good. Just hearing her voice just makes me shake my head.
Which is
roll my eyes.
That's what it's supposed to get you to do.
Matthew Wickham.
Getting wine drunk at the table. Push zoom.
Oh, it's a secret.
He paid for everything.
I'm gonna tell you all the details.
Don't tell anyone else, though. I mean, there's a lot of information this movie has to get across in a short amount of time. You have to understand the entire social landscape of how this world works, which is basically like a fantasy landscape as far as we're concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're a bunch of sisters at your father's house. You inherit nothing. You have to marry up, or else you'll be in the poorhouse. Another humanizing moment for Mom.
Yeah.
She's sad.
And like Lizzie, even though you know she's annoyed by her mom most of the time, she still loves her.
Yeah. Alright, now slap her. It's the worst. That's the future of that relationship right there.
God.
Alright, we got that resolved. Bingley's back.
Darcy's
back.
There's 3 more major events. And they're going to happen in a span of 15 minutes.
Yep. It's just all happening right now, everybody. I know this guy is nobody in the grand scheme of things, but I love this little side character.
Yeah, me too.
So after this guy in the top hat, Jane's going to bump into him. I don't know if it was scripted or not. I don't know why they would have included that. It seems so pointless.
I don't know. I mean, it's a very normal person thing to do.
Yeah. I mean, I can see them including it because a big part of this movie is to make it feel like this is the world. You're here with everybody.
Right. Oh, I love this part. It's so fun.
Mom with her sausage on the couch.
Bingley! Oh, the ribbons! The ribbons!
The ribbons! The ribbons!
There's a perfect shot of them. You know, they're all like scurrying about, and then when they open the door, they're all like,
rise as one.
Demure.
Which again is something the movie shows you that the book wouldn't, is all this behind the scenes daily living stuff. The ribbons?
She's pinching her cheeks so that she has a nice blush going.
Yeah.
It's just perfect.
How great.
That's a painting right there.
That's a painting. Painting. Painting.
He's like, what?
I did hear of it. I offer my congratulations.
But it is very hard to have my Lydia taken away from me. Lydia has been transferred to Newcastle, wherever that is.
Do you hope to stay long in the country, Mr. Bingley? It's a few weeks. Duty.
When you have killed all your own birds, Mr. Bingley, I beg you will come here and shoot
Yeah.
please. Mr. Bennet will be happy to adopt you, and it brings all the best of the puppies for you.
He's like, Jesus Christ, shut up.
Yeah, stop talking, please.
I hope that the weather stays fine for your school. I return to town.
Soon.
Jane looks well. Does she not?
Oh, she looks well. Alright.
Does indeed.
Oh, yeah.
I love this next scene, too.
Yes. You're talking about Bingley and Darcy rehearsing?
Yeah, practicing together.
So good. There's so much humanizing stuff.
Yeah,
As fast as it is, it gives you so many moments. Bingley's such a non-character, but you still get to know his character in this movie.
Yeah.
You feel happy for Jane when she gets with Bingley. Because it's like, we like this dude. Oh, Darcy's like, alright, guess we're leaving here.
Goodbye. do, 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 do. Mr. Bingley.
Mr. Bingley. Oh, it's a disaster. Alright, it's the quoting part. Quoting part of the commentary, everybody.
It'll be like you're watching with us.
This is the same area that
I had the conversation about Mr. Collins.
I did not notice that before now.
You can see the little house in the background.
Yeah. That's where you go to talk some real shit in this movie. Yeah.
Okay. Hooray.
You tell yourself whatever you need to. Uh-huh. Jane.
What?
Tell me more. Tell me more. Oh, no, no! Oh, we'll never get to know what happens until the next scene.
They're all staring out the window.
Yeah. God damn, he's fast.
Yes, 1,000 times, yes.
Is that where that line came from?
I'm not sure.
I don't know either because
That's a good question.
I heard that line before I watched this movie, but that doesn't mean it didn't originate here. It's
Right.
so corny.
Yeah.
I mean, it works in this movie completely. Because, oh man.
This is such a victory.
Yeah. Dudes posting their W's right now. Who would say no to this, man? It's okay, Bingley. Bend the knee. Lizzie's like, I would say yes right now. Fuck Mr. Darcy.
Aww.
I love that Mr. Bennett even comes over here. He's like, what the fuck is going on?
What's happening? Puts his ear to the door.
Everyone's giving it their all in this movie. Imagine trying to give that line seriously. She does
Yeah.
it. That line is so corny, but she just nails it. Oh my god.
Aww. I always forget about this next part.
Yeah. Goodbye forever. Alright, I've got a question for you at the end of this movie. I'll save this, though, a little bit.
Okay.
We only have to wait like 2 more minutes. Alright. Oh, no, he's leaving forever. No.
That's the end.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. We've been watching movies. Episode whatever. All this is great. I love all this behind the scenes shit with the family.
Yeah. Peeking in the windows.
Yeah. Imagine 5,000 a year.
Oh, to be rich.
And then Mr. Bennett's like, alright, time to get some tonight. What's up, babe? Oh my god.
Blah, 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 blah. Oh, man.
And then we see a servant here. Oh, yeah. She's been getting more and more pregnant over the movie. Can you die from happiness? Getting ready to go to bed. Look at that hair. Oh my god.
Excuse me. They Catherine de Big.
God.
Doesn't her mom at this point even say, like, oh, my daughter's engaged, just so you know?
Yeah.
Just gotta get it out there.
Isn't that nice of me? You have a very small garden, madam.
Well, what a bitch.
Alright.
I love Elizabeth in this conversation.
Yeah. You just like her telling it how it is.
Yeah.
I know this to be a scandalous falsehood. Though not wishing to injure him by supposing it possible, I instantly set off to make my sentiments known.
Judy, take it easy.
Your coming will be rather a confirmation, surely, if indeed such a report exists.
Ooh, this is dialogue.
Have been industriously circulated by yourself.
I have never heard of it.
And can you declare there is no foundation for it?
Do not pretend to possess equal frankness with your ladyship. You may ask a question which I may choose not to answer.
This is not to be borne. Has my name
Ooh.
I can't do the finger snap thing, but I would be right now.
Mr. Darcy is engaged to my daughter. Now what have you to say?
Only this, if I
Is he, though?
I don't think so.
You selfish girl. This union has been planned since their infancy. You think it can be prevented by a young woman of inferior birth, whose own sister's elopement resulted in a scandalously
Patched up marriage.
only attracted the expense of your uncle. Heaven and earth. Are the shades of Pemberley to be thus polluted?
Oh yeah,
Now tell me once and for all.
I'm gonna pollute those shades. Big time.
You promise never to enter into such an engagement.
I will not, and I certainly never shall.
Like, get the fuck out of my house.
In every possible way, and can now have nothing further to say. Get a leave immediately.
I have never been thus treated in all my life.
Never been thus treated in my entire life.
Damn it.
So close.
I quit. Last episode. Poor girl.
Yeah.
Life's hard when you're rich and everything is taken care of for you and you don't have to do anything.
Go out to the fields.
All right, so here's my question for you
Mm-hmm.
for the closing segment of this film.
Mm-hmm.
Big question for you. I want you to think about it. Is Mr. Darcy hot? I don't mean the character, I don't mean the concept. I mean, in this movie, is Darcy hot? And I'm especially thinking of this last scene where you get a very, very, very long shot of him striding across the field. I know he's supposed to be hot. My question to you, as a woman, is Darcy hot?
If you showed me a picture of him outside of this movie, I would not find him hot. I would not think that's a sexy person.
Not objectively.
No. But in the movie, I do think he is hot.
I think that's a valuable lesson for all of us. Context is everything.
Absolutely.
You don't have to be hot just objectively.
Yeah,
You could be hot in a lot of different ways.
totally.
I think him walking... There's a lot of stuff in this movie that could be ridiculous, but it just fucking works. Him walking across this field for 10 straight minutes could easily be ridiculous.
It's a very long shot.
It's extremely long.
Walking.
And her gasp right now, here it is. Here we go. Start the timer. I mean, I don't know where I lie on the spectrum, but this is pretty fucking hot.
It's very sexy with the coat blowing back, and he's just.
And it's the same thing. You know, she showed up to him with her hair down, and now he's coming to her. His hair's down, his buttons undone. Walking across the fields. He can't sleep. This is hot shit. And it's ruined by a horrible line at the end of all this. It's a damn near perfect movie. It has like 2 problems.
Yeah, I agree. I agree that this line is not. It's stupid.
This is all good. This is fine. Those bangs. It's all good. See, this is how it should be. That scene in the rain, they're so horny for each other. And now it's like they really love each other, and they're like not physical with each other at all.
Well, I think in the book, like they're just like taking an afternoon stroll.
Yeah,
like,
I mean that's how it would be at the time. That's also a hard line to deliver, but he does a pretty good job.
He does. You've bewitched me, body and soul.
And he like the eye flutter. That's so hard to do in any kind of convincing way. All right, now this is the worst.
She's like, what do I say?
Why? Why your hands are cold? And he like does a nod. Why? What a horrible line. That's like their big romance has been realized.
Your hands are cold.
Your hands are so cold.
Yeah.
That's from Twilight.
So many parallels.
She really did draw inspiration. Only bad part. It's so funny. The only 2 problems I have with the movie are they're like big romantic moments.
Yep.
Now, this part of the movie.
To be fair, your problem with that wasn't the romantic part. It was the non-romantic part where she said your hands are cold.
Yeah, it should have been more romantic. If they just kissed there, I would have been okay with it. Or if she didn't say anything.
Yeah, that should have been how it was.
That would have been great. I love this part. This movie puts so much investment into this relationship with so little. Like, we understand the relationship with just a few interactions. And you get a huge payoff here at the end. He shook, as the kids say. Don't shake your head at me.
How old are you?
58.
50.
We're just enraptured now. So that's what is great about this movie. Like, this is like the height of the movie right now. The guy's not even in the picture.
Yeah. Her dad's little giggle here at the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
So sweet.
Yeah. I feel so much for the dad at the end of this. Kiss the forehead.
Look how big his head is.
Yeah, I know. And then she's gone. He's like, oh my god. Look at how big his head is.
It's massive.
Alright. Sex scene time.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Ooh, that calf rub, though.
Yeah. Gratuitous calf shot. He looks like a little kid with his hands in his sleeves.
That shirt looks comfy as fuck, though. Let's chill on our stone slab between two burning braziers in front of our reflecting pool on the lawn.
No. Incandescent.
Oh my god. Have a last glass of wine, everybody.
Ah, the dick is going in right now.
Uh-huh. This is the hardcore finale of Pride and Prejudice.
Uh-huh.
Enjoy it. This is insane. Can I kiss the lips? Oh my god.
The music swelling in the background.
It's not the only thing swelling.
Alright.
Thank you for joining us for Watching Movies. Episode 2, I guess.
Woo!
Near the small village of Heartscrest lies an idyllic hollow abundant with flowers and berry bushes. The Warren of Petal Grove is vast and expansive. Hundreds of generations have hopped around its many twisting tunnels. Stories say that this warren has been here since Loam's creation, and all rabbits who inhabit the continent today descended from them. Humans and other various predators come to hunt for rabbits every now and then, nothing out of the ordinary, and until recently, the rabbits of Petal Grove have lived in relative peace. Hello, I'm Amber, the GM of the Warren of Petal Grove. The Warren is a game about intelligent rabbits trying to make the best of a world filled with hazards, predators, and worst of all, other rabbits. I really love the idea of having a game and setting where I plus players could tell several short stories. So I recruited 12 players to play in 3 different mini-stories, all set inside the same Warren. Sessions are aired live on twitch.tv/Geekspective. You can find the VODs on Geekspective's YouTube, and you can find the show wherever you listen to your podcasts. Go to geekspective.com for more information.